my name's Alyce Wood. I'm a two-time Olympic kayaker, a world champion and a mum to little Florence. After I gave birth and became a mum, it was always on the radar to get back into paddling, to get back into high performance. Florence was about 10 months old, and so I headed overseas to the World Cup trip. It was meant to be a 5-week tour. I went over there to Italy first, we had a training camp, then I headed into Hungary for World Cup 1. So I had my final of the K1 on the Saturday and I finished 4th in that race, and that made me feel like, you know, I'm on the right path. I'm in the race basically. I slept on it that night and I knew, hey, I really miss home and I really miss being there for Florence and my husband Jordan as well. And I felt very anxious, and so the next day I had a discussion with Kim about those feelings.
Hi, I'm Kim Crane. I'm the National Performance Director for Paddle Australia. So what happened in Hungary was we finished our World Cup 1 event in Szeged in Hungary, and it was a really successful campaign for us. We came away with 9 medals. The last race, I noticed that Alyce was really struggling with the prospect of going from what was our World Cup 1 race in Szeged in Hungary straight to Italy and on to Switzerland for a 3-week altitude camp. But in that moment I recognised that this is a winning well moment where we actually needed to put Alyce's psychological well-being ahead of any potential physiological gains that she would get from the 3-week campaign.
You know, you do what the team does and you can't often go outside of that box, and so this for me was really removing myself from that box. It's leaving the team, it's exposing yourself to, you know, those different things of, will it impact selection? Will it impact relationships with teammates, with my coaches? What does that look like when I get home, given my coach is overseas? I had a discussion with Kim and she said, we support you with whatever you need to do.
You know, in previous cycles, possibly we've fallen into a trap of treating, in some cases, our athletes like robots. The system definitely has changed, but the winning well principle and the vision actually also holds me accountable too. And I think now what we recognise when we define the success of leadership is absolutely getting to know our athletes as people, not just who they are on their field of play, and to measure success more broadly than just, you know, medals.
To then have, I guess, the confidence to speak up and say, hey, I'm not okay. You know, I need to go home. I need to be at home with my family if I'm going to perform well on the water. That was a conversation that I don't think I would have been able to have 3, 4, 5 years ago. Quite often in the past we've been, I guess, puppets of a show, and now to be able to prioritise our own mental health, mental well-being, and to be able to know that we can really be comfortable in our space, our environment is really special. I hope that my story, you know, really shows people that this is exactly what's happening and we're seeing some really tangible change within our system, right from the top down. And so I think it's an exciting journey as we head towards Brisbane in 2032, and to see the athletes really be able to, I guess, be empowered by the whole system is really special.